everyone, it is Char from Char's Fascination. Sorry, I got a little bit of a swollen hip there, but you know what? That still don't stop me. Okay, what are we doing today? Well, it has to be something with blue, of course, because you know I'm still doing that challenge. And since the rules are you don't necessarily have to, sorry for the water running in the back, that's the bathroom. Since the rules are you don't necessarily have to sew it for yourself, you can sew it for somebody else, but it has to have blue in the material. So I remembered, like, oh my gosh, that's right, I was gonna also sew something else for my friend Marc, right? So I have this oh so cute gingham fabric over here, right? Some threads off there. And I'm not making a shirt out of this. I'm making a men's fancy vest. Now I've pulled up an image of the exact vest that I want to make, and the back portion of it, which is going to match awesome with this fabric. I just have to sew these two panels together. I have two of these, and they're beautiful, like light gray, kind of in a quilted type material. And then when I lay them together like this, there's a fancy part of the panel that matches so perfect together on the back. And yes, so that's gonna go great. I'll show you a scrap piece with this. Tell me that isn't going to be nice together. You just wait until the end of this video and you'll see how nice. So I'm going to pin these two panels together. I already put the white thread back on the machine, and so I'm going to pin these two back panels together, get it cut correctly to fit with the front paneling, pop that on the machine as soon as I get that done. Okay, like I said, I have the white thread in here again, and it's because of the colors in this. And let me make sure I have this on the right setting here. Yes, I do. I want this on my serger setting, and that's what I was looking for. Today is some sort of day, right? I am just occupying myself today. I don't know how you feel. I am occupying myself. Not turning on the TV. Nope. Not unless I want to watch something else. 3 years of dealing with Philadelphia politics and knowing all the real stuff. I am occupying myself with something else today. Probably a good thing. So I'm going to finish getting this back panel sewn up, laid over there, cut it how I need it, then we'll come back here to the machine. But before I take this back over there, we're always going to look at that really clean hemline. Look at that. That's really nice. And I love this material. It's like really nice. It's soft. And it's got a little bit, not much of a stretch, but there you go. Enough to give enough give going this way and this way. So that is really nice. Oh, and this way. And that makes it even better. So let me get that done and we'll come back over here. Okay, now we're back over here at the machine. I've got both of these panels pinned to that back panel. And what I do when I have stuff like that, I put something in my lap, right? I do, because I don't want to get stuck by a pin. Nobody wants that. No one. Anyway, let me get this on the machine. So I'm going to sew up this one side. Remember to back stitch. I am just like enjoying this one today. I was like, what else do I got that's blue? Or that has blue? Then I was like, oh my gosh, and that's right. I'm still following the rules. Has blue in it, and it can be for someone else. We're almost about the same size, so I'm gonna say I'll be able to try this on for Mark. Huh, Mark? So let me get both panels sewn on. This is gonna be a super simple, sorry, it's a super simple, super lightweight, super cute garment where she does that with jewelry. Like, this is super lightweight, super cute. Yeah, it's funny. We got like this funny lingo going on. I'll be right back. Okay, now that we have both all of the sides sewn together, that is gonna be super nice. Isn't that? That's gonna be super nice together. So like I said, I have both of the sides of this lovely fabric sewn on to the back panel down that way. Now what I will do for the seaming here is stitch in the ditch, and that way that gets held down with the stitch in the ditch. And to do that, what you do is you use a straight stitch on that to stitch in the ditch, and that way it's still very clean, streamlined. And that is the next thing I am going to do, is stitch in the ditch before I go ahead with sewing at the shoulders. And with this, I'm actually pondering putting in pockets, and it doesn't matter if I already have it all sewn together. I can still sew in a pocket on a vest, because that's like seriously easy to do on this, but I will show you that. But first, let's get the stitch in this ditch done. And yes, I am excited, miss, for this. I'm going to be excited, miss, just for projects for the next 4 years. Just projects. Just projects. That's what my focus is right now, is just to focus on projects, positive things. This is a project that I had needed to get done anyway, and it gives me more of a reason. You know, I think we all get, you know, those of us that sew or have some sort of crafting that we do, we kind of get in that funk for a while, and then we come back to it, you know, come back to it fresh, and that's always good. It gives you a better outlook. So let me finish this. Now that's stitch in the ditch, which is right here. It didn't end up being like right down the center, so I did 2 lines of straight stitch, which makes this lay a lot flatter. Oh, do we have some weirdly crinkled fabric here? I think we might. Oh, that's kind of funny. I am going to overlap the back part, so I'm not really worried about that. I'm going to overlap this back part right here with like a stripe of this. So this, am I worried? No. Even though it's kind of funny that it did that, because it shouldn't have. That's funny though. Yeah, because I laid it down straight right here. Straight down where it should go. So this, however, this is odd. I could repick it and just redo this section after I'm done with the rest, which is a possibility, and I may just do that like off camera, is pick and stitch, or just put that fabric right down the middle and stitch it on, which I think might be kind of a cute aesthetic to this. But now it's time to, it's the next day. I'm gonna tell you guys, I had to do a few tweaks and adjustments to the vest, in which I have invested some time in. All I have to do is look at a picture and know how to make a garment. So pretty much, and I'll roll him the top of the collar area because that needs to be done. So I had to readjust the placket piece for the front. Is just roll it back because there's just too much darn fabric there. And there is. Just didn't look right. So I'm like, all right, well, you know what? We shall do this. And that's what we're doing today. Because you know what? I was also thinking I had got this one tablecloth with some beautiful embroidery in it, right? And I keep it over here on the vintage sewing machine, which I'm seriously going to look into trying to fix this year. Maybe. We'll see it. Oh, we'll see. But that has embroidered blue flowers, which, by the way, meets the rules because it has to have blue. 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 Oh, and I will be sewing a pair of pants to match that jacket. I've already got those pre-cut. They're hanging over there, so that'll be another show. So let's get into sewing this. Now, I have one side finished. Oh my gosh, this is nice, okay? It needs to come down like this for a men's vesting, although you can do the same thing with a woman's vesting. Might fit a little different in the bust, but yes. I'm about to put the other half to the machine. We will clean up the collar because that needs to be done. Am I going to put a collar on this? No, I'm not, because this is the style of vest that you don't have that collar on. Whole different styles of vestings. I have whole different styles of stuff, and this is not one of those collared vests. As a former clothing designer, I do my history on making things, on making the garments. This would also be considered a historical garment for men. To remember my Brazilian friend. Oh, he does such beautiful stitches and stuff, and he makes a lot of men's vests. And maybe that's where I kind of got the inspiration for doing this. So I still gotta go back and link somebody on another one of these videos. So I'm gonna put this to the machine real quick. I did spin a bobbin because I needed that. And what am I gonna do tomorrow? I might do those pants. Yes, you know what? I think I will do that tomorrow. I will do those pants. And of course, they have to have pockets. I'm definitely putting pockets. So, yeah, so on and so on with this. So, yes, let's sew on. Starting with, when we start from the opposite side, You guys might want to know this. So you can flip your fabric this way, but you're going to have to bunch it through. And that might not be something everybody is comfortable with. So you can also start from the bottom and work your way up. But now what I had done with this side makes it look a little different. So I might make like a little curved pattern that comes back in on itself. And that way when I go to do this side, it won't look, you know, weird. But I like how that turned out. And I use straight stitch for this because I'm also going to be putting in buttonholes and then buttons. And then when this does eventually reach Marc, I hope you try it on real quick and you're going to be excited, sweetie. No, I don't know if I want to be on TikTok that much. There's a bunch of assholes on there. I'm just going to say that. Yeah, let me throw this on here. And okay, so basically my point to this vest, he's way smaller than I am, I promise you. I could lay in an extended placket for this, but I felt like that was too big. But if I want to put something here and here for this placket, don't mind how I'm dressed. I'm just comfortable. But it's the vest that matters. The points are even. I gotta trim that. Yeah, I got like a little thread right there that I gotta trim. But look at this. Again, the hemline, except for that little bit of thread. The hemline is great. The neckline and right here, these points. Look, they're right here. I'm not pointing at my nipples. That seems weird. But as long as this is right here and your collar has come around like this, your natural flat lay collar comes around like this, you have sewn this correctly. Now, if I want to add in the extra placket, I can already do that. Yes, that is what it's called. You can call it a placket or a placket. Placket is one of the terminologies that you use for, hold on, for this part of your vest, which goes on the bust. I mean, not the bust, your abdominal area. So that would be more like around the waisting and all. But like I said, you know, Marc is smaller than me. I think this turned out beautimous. Like I said, if I wanted to put some fabric there, don't think I'm out of this fabric. Oh no, I'm not. You know, I could put this there, or, except I don't like how that frays. You see what I mean? I could just sew in an extended placket piece out of this fabric, which might be nice. But, and doing that, I don't mind doing it, but it's just one way you can extend this out. I mean, it would look nice and all. It would. That would look nice. But I will talk to him later and see if he wants me to put in the extended gray placket piece. But I'm going to call this done. This is done. And if he wants pockets in this, because I'm tailoring this for him, I will ask him. But otherwise, I mean, look how that lays. Isn't that nice? That's nice. I might just take pictures of this because it doesn't fit me and he's all the way in Texas. Let me get the scissors and trim that. So anyway, like I said, he lives all the way in Texas. So I will show him this. I will show him, like, I wanted to surprise him with a really nice vest that he can wear when he has to go somewhere fancy and do makeup. And then he would have a really nice vest that he could just like pop on with a t-shirt and a pair of jeans or a pair of dress pants and some nice sneakers. And I think this vest actually fits in that category. So when you're sewing something for a guy that's not bi and he's really cool on the fly, because he's an amazing makeup artist. So he also has a YouTube channel in which I will link with, of course, doing this video. I just really love how this turned out. I hope you do too. And I'm actually really glad to be done with this early. And I'll see how much of this I have left. This is just the scrap of it. So I may be able to, I don't know, I'll think of something to do with this. Oh, that's right. I need to finish a bodice, or a corset, I should say. That is a garment, though. It's an undergarment, but it's a garment. So yes, I will see what he wants done with this. Again, it's beautiful. I love how it turned out. Will I do this little section here, perhaps, to make that little design that goes back this way? Yeah. But until then, everyone, this is fabulous. I mean, it's not for me, but it's fabulous. And I am so proud that, like, I have these skills, not just for me, but to use for other people that I care about. And, yes. So I want everybody, I'm just like, if you look at it, right? Hold on. Look at it. I mean, wow. That's pretty darn nice. It really is. And like, I am amazed at my skills. Look, I surprise myself sometimes. So it's always good to surprise yourself sometimes with your skills, isn't it? Now that I have it over here on this is, I'll take that jacket off of there, but because that kind of clash, it's like the Clash of the Titans. I have this hanging here. That's where I'll take the pictures, and I think I might have a little bit of this kind of blue color fabric that I made this long vest out of. But until then, I want everybody to stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed, because I am glad to be done with this vest and on to the next sew. So until then, yes, that was a pun, I will see you in the next one.